Hello, so today we are going to play a rallycross race at Knockhill in the rallycross light cars. So these are like the beginner cars for rallycross. I've tried with the world rally cars, but they are so overpowered that it's quite hard to get your hand around the way that it all handles. So to start with, we're going to start with the rallycross lights, see how we go. I've done a few laps practice of this track, but I do have damage on, and trying to avoid the other five cars on the track is insanely difficult. So let's hope that I can actually finish the race without crashing and damaging the car beyond all hope. Because it's rallycross, qualifying doesn't really make a huge amount of difference. You start all sort of bunched up so close that actually it's so easy that potentially you can get first pretty quickly. But let's just see how this goes with 6 cars so tightly raced around such a small circuit. It's insanely difficult. So 6 laps, because it's rallycross and it has the proper rallycross rules. We even have a joker lap, which in this case is slightly longer. Some of them are slightly shorter. In this case they're longer, and you have to take that at least once throughout the race. So that is going to shuffle people up quite a bit. So let's see how it goes, and here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, we were way quicker than everybody else, but this doesn't bode well. We've now got 2 alongside us. Now, I end up going wide there a lot, and that means that I will get one of those fucking things that tells me to slow down, otherwise I get a warning. Otherwise I'll get a penalty, so let's slow down and not get a penalty and hope that they don't come zipping past me. Or I lost 1 position, so that's fine. That's not too bad. Yeah, squeeze in. Oh, things in. Good, he can stay there. Okay, that was quite a good opening lap. I'm going to take that one because I was really not expecting that to go that well. I tried to do this race with the rallycross cars, the world rallycross cars, and yeah, all I did was just keep crashing into the opponent cars, and they were quick. So it's quite surprising that the rallycross light cars are so slow. You're leading by 3 seconds. Protect that gap. This is probably one of the coolest bits about Project Cars 2, is that they've added in rallycross, and there are so many real-life rallycross tracks. It's quite surprising. There's a full campaign in the career mode that you can play. So at some point I will be playing that, but I just thought I'd start having some fun with these around Knockhill. You can hear, I'm sure, my steering wheel going nuts over the dirt, where it's actually like, you know, it does feel like you're going over the bumps of all of the dirt. So I do apologise, that's a bit loud. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Brilliant. I'm really surprised that I'm leading this so well. Only 2 people have taken the Joker so far, so it's not like I'm leading because they've taken the Joker. Really wasn't expecting this. Might have to bump up the difficulty a bit. No, hang on. Do not crash. I do have full damage on. So if I crash and I damage the suspension, that is my race over. Let's take the Joker. So this is the Joker part of the track for this track. Squeeze through here without braking. And yeah, in this particular case it kind of uses up the rest of the Knockhill circuit. If you've ever raced or played any game that's got Knockhill, you'll know that there's a really that hairpin is the hairpin that you'd normally. Jesus, so hard to talk and do this at the same time. It's the hairpin you'd normally take on the normal track, and they've obviously used it as the joker, which means that it's longer and it takes longer to complete the lap, especially with that little tricky chicane that we had to go through. One of the other tracks that I've played very briefly actually has a shortcut as the joker, so it just depends on the track as to whether it's going to be of benefit or going to hurt you. I'm really surprised at how much I've beaten the AI in this. That first bend there, the trick is to try and keep it as tight as possible because it's actually a bit of tarmac. It's only just about the car's width wide. So if you can stick to that, you get so much extra traction. Oh my god. I've got the time of day set to like 30 times. That is very, very late now. Do not get a penalty on the last bend, and we made it. Well, I genuinely was not expecting to actually do that. That was actually quite a good race. So I think what we need to do next is bump up the AI difficulty and try again. So I shall be back very shortly. Okay, so we're back. So I have upped the AI from 60% to 75%, so a big dramatic change, and what I've also done is added on some random weather synced to the race. So at some point we could have rain, we could have snow, we could have anything. God knows what's going to happen, and let's just go for it. We start in the dry and we end in the dry, but the question is going to be what's going to happen in between and how quick are the AI going to be. It's still not that quick if I can get away that quickly. The question is how quick are they going to be around the bends. Still not that quick. I'm really surprised at just how much quicker I am than them. I'm not normally this much quicker than the AI in any of the games, and I'm definitely not with the World Rallycross car. Still, we'll see what happens with regards to the weather, because that might become a problem. We've got to slow down. Penalties are so strict in this game. Like I'm used to getting penalties in some other games, but they're so strict in this. And I swear it's a lot stricter than it was in Project Cars 1. I guess they're trying to encourage, you know, esports level of competitiveness and racing etiquette. But I mean, Gran Turismo Sport doesn't have it quite that bad, and it seems to do quite a good job with its ranking system. So, you know, I think the developers could have been a little bit less harsh with the penalties in this game, or at least that warning that keeps telling you to slow down or you will get a penalty. Like, I went over four wheels, yet I've got that. You know, you only have to go over for like a split second. Now I get that, you know, that's probably right, but it's a bit harsh. Some of them, it's like, well, actually that's part of the racing line in normal racing, you know. Well, we've been alright so far with the weather. I'm surprised there hasn't been any rain. We're now halfway through the race and we still haven't had anything really happen.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Good job.
I think this lap might be a good time for the Joker. Okay, so hairpin. I'm not going to try and do that rally style because you can guarantee I'll mess it up. No! Ah, damn. Okay, where are we? Oh, well, I'm still seconds? Yeah, seconds. Okay. Got a lot of catching up to do now then, but he hasn't taken his Joker lap yet, so I still have a chance of getting that back. He's going to have to take the Joker this lap or next, because there's only 2 laps left anyway. And Jesus Christ, we're catching him at a rate of knots that's insane. There he is. I was not expecting that at all, and he's still not taking his Joker, so he's going to have to take it next lap, which means that I'm basically guaranteed the win. Unless I mess up again. So hopefully I won't. Well, this has gone a lot better than I expected it would. I kind of gathered that.
Final lap. This is the final lap. Still take the win. He's on it all the way to the flag. Not even being past him.
I intend to. Plus he's got to take this Joker this lap. Otherwise he will be disqualified, and I've literally driven around the outside of him. You are joking. That is insane. Okay, clearly the AI are not very good in these cars. Because I should not be able to do that, oh god. Let's not get a penalty. What? Oh well, at least I should finish above a second more than him, and I should still win anyway. Did I?
Fantastic. Great win. You nailed
Yes, I did.
it. Brilliant driving.
Awesome. Well, that was Rallycross in Project Cars 2 at Knockhill with the Rallycross lights. Come back again, and I'm sure I will do another one. I really enjoy playing with these Rallycross cars, and I might try and do it with the World Rallycross cars at some point. But thank you for watching, and if you did like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.